Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of TylerBrianHour, aka TBH, aka TB Hour, episode 99. I'm your co-host, Beheard, aka Brian, aka Prince, aka Prince Virginia Walter Hating. I'm passing my boy, my brother, Mans and them, TTL. You want to say something to the people?
What's going on? Good evening, people. It's your co-host, Tyler Libra, aka TTL, aka Libra Hendrix, Ghostface Libra in the building. We are gathered here, brought to you in part by September 2nd, 2022. We're almost in the stages of Libra season. It's fast approaching, the best season. And we are hoping to give you another one for you tonight, episode 99. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready to pod. Today, my week has been pretty eventful, but let's start off with you. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm straight. Just got back from seeing Mom's. Chopped it up, talked to her for a while. She, like me, she's been pulling overtime all last week, because we got all this hail damage shit that we got to clean up. So we're just trying to stay ahead of schedule on that, bro. And when I say, like, you literally can't get in, like, if your shit was cracked, you literally can't get in right now. Like shit.
Yeah, it's backed up like that.
Bro, I did 15 I did 15 shields the other day.
Jeez.
20 today. Bro, I'm knocked the fuck out, bro.
Damn.
But yeah, I chopped it up with her. She's doing all right. Family's good. I'm healthy. She's healthy.
Shout out to Mom.
Yeah. We didn't pod Tuesday because I just took a day just to do group therapy and get that going. And it was all right. It's starting to get to a point where I'm not going for myself anymore. I'm just going to basically be there and support the people that are around me that I've talked to, had personal conversation with and stuff like that around me. And it's really enlightening and good to hear people from different walks of life be able to share their stories along with me, and especially somebody that don't know me from Adam, mm-hmm. And it's kind of cool for people to open up to me, because I never thought, I still to this day I never catch myself as a person that people would like gravitate to or just like open up to. And it's good that people see me in that live view, and it's also good for me to be able to do that vice versa.
Beautifully put. I guess anything else going on, or is that it?
Nah, bro, I'm just trying to get ready for D-Town, bro. I got 1 week left. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here.
That's kind of crazy.
next week, man.
I might have to do some run backs that week, because I guess if that's next week, damn, that's coming up fast. Do I hold the pod back in the sense of like, I feel like just the shit that happened this week. One of the stories I was ready to tell that happened Monday, because I was gonna pod that Tuesday. Definitely feels like a Patreon.
I have flat as hell, boy.
But I could tell it on here. What you think? Do I hold the podcast back?
It's Friday night, man. You might as well just spit it out.
All right, so then I'll just
talk that shit, boy.
I just tell you what happened in my week, right? Almost got shot at earlier in the week. Almost got shot at Monday. So to tell the story,
damn, you need a blick. Sound like
I don't think we need a blick. Because I'm not going to die this, but yeah, I don't think it was need a blick. It was just really just shitty luck. So on Monday, me and my dad decided to fix the headlight on my car, and we was going to do it solo. And basically, we was just looking at videos. We was trying to decide whether we want to take out the front bumper or just like kind of go through the crevice of the car, like through I guess where the tire would be, like that little crack area. And
the wheel welt.
Yeah, I guess I never knew the name of it. But so we ended up deciding to go through there. And what I learned from messing with cars and dealing with cars is that they're kind of like PCs in a way, where my body is just not built for it. Like my hand, like you would think there's a car could be spacious, like the inside under the roof and all that other stuff, but it's really not. And there was a lot of spaces that I really just couldn't fit my hands in to try to tweak and mess with stuff and meddle with stuff. So it became really like a lot harder than it needed to be. If like me and my dad both had like smaller hands, I think we could have just did it like that. But then some things weren't having give too, because like the thing where like my headlight, the case that was covered, hadn't been open in like years. So it was just rock solid on there. So just trying to get that out, but then you couldn't pull no one. So it'd be almost like this little space right here of the like desk. Like you couldn't really pull it because when you pull it, you hit right there. So that was just a pain in the ass. And we was dealing with that problem. And then as we're dealing with that problem, and I bring out my speaker just so we can have a little bit more audio, so it'd be louder when we're watching like a YouTube video, stuff like that. And my dad knew some stuff too, so it was just pretty much, he just needed to see the guideline, I guess, if you will. We see some kids. And when I say kids, they're probably about, I'd say, early high school, like 16, 17, maybe at oldest 20. They don't look very young. Very old, right? And, you know, I ain't never seen these kids before on my street. But they 2 cars deep. And, like, one car is circling the block. And so, bro, my nigga sense, my awareness, my anxiety, like, it's just 99. It's a Hall of Fame and, like, awareness badge. Like, I'm seeing this, I'm like, I ain't never seen these niggas on the street, and they keep circling the block. Why they keep circling the block? And mind you, I'm trying to help my dad. My dad, like, looking at me like, what you looking at? Why you keep I'm like, man, I don't know, something.
These niggas about to throw.
Yeah, something ain't right. And so, well, another car pulls up, but the other car pulled up, and their front bumper, not the front bumper, but, like, I guess the, like, black part of it is hanging, I don't know, I guess it would be, like, the cover almost to the underneath of the car. I don't know if the correct term, but it's, like, dangling. So that bitch just falls off. I'm like, damn, they just drive basically on some like Tokyo Drift shit. Like if they like basically like hit a ramp and then you know how you land car front first and you poof, and like that part gets messed up. That's what the part was dragging. So then that falls off and then they all park and then now they're like 15 people deep. I'm just like, what the hell are they doing? And for those of you who don't know, I'm not going to give up all my location, but I'm pretty much in the halfway of my street. And so I guess they were kind of like towards the upper half of the street. So basically, they all get out and start heading towards the other half of the street. So you know exactly what it is because I live right next to a school, and they're pretty much eye directly like where the courts are at the school. So then they go up there, and then there's other people that's in that area. I think somebody might have lived there. I think that's the context of it, because there were some people there, but there's basically pretty much in front of a house. So then they get up, and then they do the whole spiel like, "No, what's up, bitch? You was talking all that shit. What's up?" Da-da-da. And I could hear them, and that's the only reason why I know that I was in danger, because I could visibly see something. I couldn't map it out. Like this microphone, I could tell like the shape of it and like the color of it and the texture of it, but I couldn't tell you it's a microphone, if that makes sense. But I could see everything and I could hear them clearly. I could hear them because they're yelling. And they're like, "What's up? I hear this bitch out right now." Motherfucker go like this with something black in his hand, holding his hand up to the sky like, "I air this bitch out right now." Somebody was like, "What? Say that then." And then they went inside to grab something. I don't know what they were going to grab. I don't know what they was finna pull. And I'm like, oh, them, because the worst part about it too is like, let me just go back real quick. Is my dad? He's like, hold on, I need to get a part in the garage real quick. So he runs in the garage to get a part, and I'm just watching this because all I could do, like I said, I don't know cars like that. We're just like stuck on a part that like, because we couldn't really get into the crevices of the inside the hood. So I'm chilling. So I'm really pretty much just got a front row seat watching this shit. I was just like, damn, them niggas wild. I was like, oh damn, he pulled a gun. So then I run into the garage, and my dad's like, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, yo, they got a gun. He's like, damn, they got a gun. He's like, them kids crazy as hell. And then he's just sitting there, and then like, I guess somebody probably knew that somebody was pulling up to like be on smoke or be on timing, because like I said, I think someone lived in the house, because the cops came like 2 minutes later. So luckily no one got shot, or you ain't hear no gunshots, but the cops came. And I mean, me and my dad were probably out there for like 2 hours. And I want to say that the cops released on the street. They had the street blocked off for at least a good 45 minutes. So I really don't know what happened. Everybody kind of went to their cars and just went off. But and like I couldn't help but think at the same time, I was sitting there the whole time like, dog, really? Like I've had this headlight for like 3 weeks now, and the day that me and my dad the day me and my dad put in the headlight, niggas gonna try to shoot up the whole block. Like that was crazy to me. And this one kid came down, like little kid. I say little kids because I'm older. I'm closer to 30, but like he was in high school because he had a North football helmet or whatever. He's like, yeah, bro, they had guns. They was about to shoot it up, set it off. I had to go see. I was like, nigga, you were in there? He's like, I had to see what happened. I was like, bro, you know bullets ain't got no name, right? The kid was just like, yo, they were crazy. They were late. I was like, bro, you gonna get shot while you trying to see some shit. I was like, oh, hell no. And then I asked my dad. Luckily, like I said, they went up because like we were in the middle, so it was pretty much like a street. Like if we was at the bottom of the street, they'd be at the top of the street, just to give you an idea of like where we were at. So if a nigga was really on some Call of Duty shit, I just sat there like I said and duck. Could have got head sniped, but obviously they don't have the aim anyway because they're young kids and they pulling it out at literally near school. So
hit nigga upside his shit.
Yeah. But so I asked my dad. I was like, what would you have done had that been on our block and like, you know, someone got shot? He was like, I'll do the Good Samaritan thing and call.
That nigga would have been getting up in the house, boy.
He could, because like my dad was kind of like me. He's like, I wouldn't want to see a little kid get shot. I was like, yeah, that's true. That's real. I can't even fault no one for that because like as a neighbor, you wouldn't want to see a kid get shot. I wouldn't want that neighbor to bring smoke to my crib. Like, I also think that's very fucking stupid. I've always felt that way. Like when niggas would be like, no, pull up on me. No, why? Why are you giving that man the advantage that now when your mama home and you by yourself, now he know where your mom live? Like if that nigga was really foul, he might do something to your parents. And imagine that. Imagine you telling someone come to your crib, pull up when you not there, and he do something foul to your mom. You'd have to kill a nigga. And like it's just like I always thought that was so stupid.
They're gonna have to send me up the road.
Like I swear that'd be so stupid. Like I never get that. I never understood that. So then we fixed my headlight.
Your pops get he'd be like, if it came on the block, boy, he would have got to run up in there grabbing that big bitch. Because I know he got it.
I mean, that's why I'm glad they did go up the block. Because I wouldn't want my dad to be the OG on the block. Like, what? Come on, get my tool. And I'm like, I don't want you to shoot a kid either. Like
that nigga get to throwing, he get to blowing that bitch apart.
Because it's never good to be like that one person that's trying to get everybody to leave, but then shoot the bullet in the air. And that shit still got to come down. Might fuck around, hit your ass. And then let's see what else happened during the week. I've been cutting out. I haven't cut out caffeine completely because I know I get migraines if I do that. But I started to go back to where it's like your body doesn't digest it well. Like you won't be able to sleep off of caffeine if you have it past 2:00 because it's just how long it takes to digest and run through your system. So I've been cutting it off, having it after 2. So I'm doing really good with that. Haven't had a release all week. Don't really feel the urge to either. Definitely. That was a great catch. Definitely get more morning woods though from that. Probably just because, you ain't have no release, so I should be attentive. But TMI. I haven't really got to read like I wanted to. Been training, I've been labbing. I've been doing some good things, some bad things. I just got to get more consistent. Been going to the gym. Got to be on a late GTA mission tonight for the gym. Actually. Shout out to Ken. Shout out to my best friend. Love her to death. Baby coming soon. She put me on to her cousin, so shout out to her. And I did one of my first consultants as a podcast, which was pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's cool, especially when it's like someone that's like interested in podcast game and like they want to get into it, and just the fact that someone would want to pay me for that. 2, want my opinion and thoughts and equipment and stuff like that. Like she had some bad equipment, and I had to be honest with it. And I feel like that's what you would want as a consultant too. Like you wouldn't want someone just to, all right, you just do this, do that, there, and not care how it sounds, and it sound like shit. No one checks out your podcast. Like like I would want her podcast to do, if not well as mine, better as mine. But I also trying to steer in a direction of where she could get like somewhat of the relatively same equipment, because I'm always meddling with this, trying to get better equipment. Like I think I'm gonna get a Rode microphone for the phone, so that way that audio version of the podcast would sound really nice and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess I do consultants now. If you need your podcast consulted, you want my thoughts and opinions or my gems and stuff like that, get at me. The rates are crazy. You could get paid $1,000 a day to be a podcast consultant. I don't know if I really. I gotta see what the market's like though. If the market's out there to where people are really doing this and they want my opinion, shit, I might have a new career. But that shit was cool. But I mean, that's a big shout out to Ken's though. The fact that Ken's knew that her cousin wanted to do a podcast and she catered towards me, I think was super dope. And the fact that, you know, Ken's cousin was cool as hell. Like the fact that it was easy just talking to her because, like I said, like you know me, I only like talking to people that I could genuinely like have a conversation with. Fuck the semantics of the consulting. Fuck the semantics of like if we doing business or interview together. I still want to be able to talk to you. I think that's why this podcast never feels like work because me and you are best friends to the point where I'm just talking to you. It doesn't feel like I'm interviewing you. I have a list of questions I always want to ask you and I always want your thoughts and opinions on, but it doesn't feel like an interview series.
Yeah, it never, even from the early days, it never felt like that we were just on a microphone, man. It just felt like that we were just talking in open space. And that's one thing. And that's one thing that I love about this man, bro. Like 22 years going strong, man. I love and appreciate him. And the fact that we've gotten to this point where we just talk about the most bullshitest stuff ever and then just be able to be on a serious topic as well. It's definitely one of those things that, you know, you gotta find in like just a good dude as far as, you know, your best friend or whatever, man. So you have conversations like this and it don't even feel like it's being forced. It don't even feel like, you know, either one of us is like kind of talking down to each other. We're just kind of, you know, it's just kind of back and forth how it goes.
And I will say that
she dropped my shit, bro.
She didn't even listen to old episodes. She listened to episode 62. Niggas started getting nervous because I was like, what we said on 62, like the most recent ones I could think of and I could see like, okay, yeah, I said this and third, I could accept fate, or like, yeah, that's what I was feeling in the moment. When you get to older episodes, bro, the way my CTE works, I'm like, man, I don't know what I said at that time. Please forgive me.
I was a different man back then, but yeah. Well, my mom she got to listening to like. She's still back there. She's still back at like the 2017 joints. I was like, so how much information you processing, man? Hey, you know, I hate to think her baby boy was out here just, you know.
Wait till she gets to the new version. I feel like the new version is we just like, all right, let's go left.
I'm an angel now, man.
Yeah, you better now.
I'm better now, man. I'm an angel, man. I'm haloed, bro.
Well, let's start off with a topic that I seen that blew my mind.
It's gonna be wild shit.
Yep. You know, OnlyFans has their.
This nigga really made OnlyFans.
They have their like, you know, weekly updates and they let you know who their top creators are and things of that nature. And you know what I'm saying? Like, let me say first and foremost, I respect sex workers. Somebody got to do the job. Somebody's got to do the deed. And if we're all horny and someone watches stuff like that, somebody got to create it.
And you getting your bread, man. Go ahead and do you, man.
So, turns out Black China is one of their top creators by making $20 million a year.
Oh, yeah. You really just sent me that shit, bro.
Because I was shocked that, not shocked that, like, could I personally see Black China getting the bag? Yeah, I could see her getting a bag, and I could see her doing well on it. Maybe $1 million a year, maybe $2 million a year, but $20 million. First of all, do you believe that?
20 million things, bro. She getting paid, boy. What?
Do you believe that?
What?
That she's getting 20 million. I can see 20 million a year, but a month?
20 mil a month, 20 M's a month.
Because at this point, I'm keeping a stat. I'm just like, what is Black China doing on? She gotta be doing something crazy for 20 million.
What is she doing? Because I know she be.
I'm not gonna lie. Don't judge me, podcast listeners. But like, you remember that picture? It might have been edited. Now that I think about it, it could be a meme. Remember the picture where she's yelling at Rob Kardashian and her mouth get real big? That had to be fake, right?
Hell yeah, it was fake, nigga. It wasn't no that. What the fuck you talking about, man?
I thought it was real because that shit look crazy.
She gotta be making pay, boy, because she got Tiger, she got Rob Kardashian, boy. She gotta be getting paid somehow, so I can't believe it.
So I have some friends that do things like that, and
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
all right, New York Jets D-line.
I knew you would catch that, boy.
That's funny. But so I have some friends in that space, in that world, and I guess OnlyFans is trying to crack down on more people like the shorties that would have phone sex with a dude or whatever. Obviously, the dude really wouldn't be in it, but obviously he's doing that too. They would upload it. Now they're basically trying to say that you cannot upload partner content without tagging that person. Which I think in a long run is kind of good because if say I have sex with a shorty and we have phone sex or not, well we record it whatever, and she's getting 300,000 a year or a month off of that or $1 million off of that, I would like to have some bread of that.
I ain't seeing no pay, bro. I'm hearing my voice on the.
So like I think that's a good thing, but yeah, I guess I say all that to say that like, what could Black China possibly be doing to make 20 million? I mean, shout out to her. She getting her bag. It's just weird how like the timeline goes from her complaining.
You're really about to make me look up what the fuck she doing.
I guess shout out to her in a sense that like that she went from complaining about like not getting any child support, and then both of them were like, "Yo, no, we give you child support." Rob and Tiger were like that. To getting 20 million a month. Which can they renew child support payments? Like if they figure out how much like the person that's receiving child support gets a month. Because if I'm Tiger or Rob Kardashian, I'm like, hey.
So she really just do. So she's a model.
Well, she's always been a model, but yeah, now she's an OnlyFans model.
It's crazy as hell to go from that to that.
Well, what people fail to realize too is OnlyFans. The only reason it blew up to the way it did is because of the sex work. But like we could have an OnlyFans, which sounds crazy.
I'm good,
but that don't necessarily mean you have to post sex. It's just exclusive content. It's an exclusive content.
I'm about to just be putting all prints.
Print OnlyFans is genius.
A print OnlyFans, man. That you get. That's that pay, boy.
That's genius. But at the same time, because it's just like Patreon. Patreon, I think the only thing you can't do on Patreon is have sex. I think you could do implied nudity and like, I don't know, because Patreon kind of got lenient. But then Patreon's weird in the sense that they'll let you, like, if we did this stream, say like we listened to a new album, whatever, we could upload this and have the whole album play in the background and we wouldn't get copyright strike because it's Patreon.
Shit, it was like BET Uncut on that motherfucker.
Basically. I mean, I don't know.
BET Uncut. Reruns of Baby Boy. But
followed by Baby Boy with a side
followed by Baby Boy. And then Meet the Parkers. But
3 a.m. 4 a.m.
3 a.m. talking about some Jamie Foxx. But
I mean,
yeah, man, she getting that paper, man. Good for her, man.
Shout out to her. I mean, I was
get that
shocked.
money, black women, get that money. Black everybody get that money.
I was just shocked. Because then that makes me wonder, like,
I'm baffled. I was baffled when you sent me that, man. I'm not
you know how like Cardi B and like
Fuck
Floyd
this
Mayweather
man.
signed exclusive deals. Well, not exclusive deals, but they signed deals to like OnlyFans. So I wonder how much money OnlyFans gave them to where, like, would it be better for them just to create their own OnlyFans and do it that way instead of making a deal with the direct consumer? I don't know. This makes me wonder. But shout out to her. I didn't mean it. Oh well, I just meant it was like a shocking thing. Like it definitely was like what? What the fuck? But yeah, shout out to Black China. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely be thinking of is rock climbing with Lil Yachty, and then I forgot old dude's name. You know the song I'm talking about? He's like, I want Black China. He's like, and he says later in the song, y'all really thought I want Black China. It's called Rock Climbing with Lil Yachty. I forgot the fucking.
Who is dude's name that's in there? I forgot, bro.
That shit's fire though. It's a good song. Shout out to Black China.
Shout out to Lil Yachty too.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Yachty. Even though that was crazy, he got the OVO tattoo. Like that was crazy, but you know.
He really hold on. He got the OVO tattoo.
Yeah, you didn't see that? He was on Drake's like private jet and all that shit.
No, I didn't see that joint. So was he signed to OVO? That'd be crazy as hell if he signed. I mean, that nigga gotta start singing.
Yeah, actually, at this point, you would hope he signed to OVO because, like, I would get the owl title on me, but that's because I was born in October. Owls are one of my favorite animals. But
say animals, bro.
Animals.
Got you.
But nigga, I said animals. But got an accent, man. Fuck you.
He's saying animals.
I said animals.
Oh man, animals. But yeah,
it's got an accent. Man.
Let's get right into it. I actually got a topic, man.
Nigga,
I actually got a topic. Hey, don't say nigga like I don't be talking on this bitch too, man. I got me a topic.
But we got to do the album reviews.
What?
JID dropped, DJ Khaled dropped, and Larry June dropped.
Damn, all them niggas drop, bro?
You ain't listening to none of them?
I ain't listening to none of them bitches. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Man.
I ain't listening to none of them hoes, bro. I've been on timeout.
Well,
I've been crashed out.
Because this was what I was going to center the podcast title over. So I do want to get this out the way real quick, and then we'll go to your topic.
My fault.
I'm not going to lie. I listened to all three albums. Mainly, I listened to all of them, but two of them I like went back and watched a reaction to them.
I'm gonna have to play that Khaled shit up in the car.
God did not do that album. It's kind of some mid. I'm not gonna lie.
The last couple of them, man.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like people don't really rock with DJ Khaled like that. Like they really don't, because they be giving him some corny ass bars, and the beat selection's not that great. And
he lost his touch, man. He need to go back to 2016.
Yeah, because I feel like his last great album was Major Keys. Or Major Key. That was the last DJ Khaled album that I liked thoroughly. And I'm not even saying that just because Kendrick and J. Cole was on it, but it was the last good one that I listened to. Because like this one, like God Did was a great song with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne went crazy. Rick Ross went crazy. Hove went crazy. He went like ballistic for 4 minutes. And I think that's why everybody was so crazy on it. It's just because we haven't got Hove really rapping in a long time. I mean, he smoked What's Free. He smoked Seen It All. So it's every once in a while you get some good Jay-Z bars and stuff like that. But the rest of this album, Vori did his thing. He did his thing. That last song was very, very good as the outro. But everybody else, like even 21 Savage, because everybody said, yo, 21 Savage killed his songs. I'm like, man, I don't know. That wasn't really it. And then everybody was saying that the Travis Scott and Don Toliver song, that was okay. I don't think the only one I really didn't listen to that I want to listen to was the City Girl and Lotto record. But everything else was some mid, dog. I'm not going to lie to you. And that's kind of disappointing, too, because like DJ Khaled could get all the names. And them niggas just don't care. Niggas just not. They like, yo, because even Drake started off this album and he said no one else could start off an album like I did. Drake gave this nigga 47 seconds. And the song was fire. Like, it was a good song, but it was 47 seconds. And I'm like, yo, that's it? Like, they ain't gonna give no more? So that shit was garbage. Out of all three of them, that was like my least favorite album. And then second, I would go Jid. Jid had Brother and Them was fire with Lil Durk. And Jid had a couple other songs that I really like and I enjoyed. Jid is really talented. It definitely seems like a more of a personal album. So it's kind of harder it's kind of harder to critique personal albums, I feel, because it's more of a story and it's more of like how they relate to the person and they're showing you themselves. But it was still a good album. I enjoyed some songs. I don't love every song, but I enjoyed it. Larry June surprised the hell out of me. Not because Larry June is someone I'm not a fan of. It's just Larry June is kind of one of those artists that like, all right, is he rapping today? Because like when Larry raps on the track, he slides, he goes crazy, he goes ballistic, he's all that and some. But some tracks you can kind of tell he's just like, almost like it feels like he's memeing on tracks. But this whole album he dropped, is fire. It's so good. Like, all the songs are solid. And Larry June just a cool nigga, bro. Like, Larry June is what every nigga that's trying to be on their purpose should be on. You should drink your smoothies, drink your greens, smoke some weed, mind your business, get your money right, and help your people. Like, he cool as fuck. Like, I'm a Larry June fan. This last album is my favorite album from Larry June, and it makes me want to listen to more Larry June. Larry June just a cool ass nigga. He killed it. I know he won't get the credit, he won't get the recognition that DJ Khaled will get, because DJ Khaled even put Juice WRLD on a song, which I thought the Juice WRLD song was going to be good, and that was some ass. Because it was like
God rest the dead.
God rest the dead too. And I think it's also nasty when you get vocals from someone that's already passed, and it's like you could have been released this, because it was basically the whole chorus in the song was like DJ Khaled, I'm gonna give me another one, another bitch, another, like, stuff like that. And I'm just like, man, DJ Khaled, like, this ain't it. You can play it in the car, and I just want to get your raw reaction, because I was just like, man, where does Heat at? And mind you, I watched podcasts, and everybody was saying it was Heat. Twitter was going crazy. The only, like, I'll put it like this. The album dropped Friday. I was listening to Larry June, I think, because this is like last Friday. I was listening to Larry June's album like late at night Friday. I woke up listening to Khaled's. I started off with God Did, because everybody kept talking about the whole verse before it dropped. And then once I listened to the rest of the album, I was like, damn, I really listened to the best song off this album first time. So that's my review of God Did is it's a Khaled album. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get some songs, but okay. One of these might be, I can't even say song of the summer, because he usually drops early in the summer and then it plays in the summer. Now we're getting to the fall. This shit gonna be forgot about.
Sometimes you gotta listen to. Sometimes you gotta give it a couple years, because I'd be sick as hell when I be hearing a song that be decent, and that'd be like the first or second track, and then you gotta listen to the rest of the shit. And it'd be like 15 to 20 tracks deep, man. That's how I had to do with Kanye's album.
Yeah,
I had to listen to that a couple times just to get a flow going. Like, all right, cool.
Well, like, my problem is, like, sometimes, like, if it doesn't sound good right away, it's hard for me to, like, give it a chance.
Yeah.
So kind of like when I'm, like, in your car or someone else is playing music, or that's why I watch reactions, because reactions let the song play out. So then I might catch a part in the middle of the song where they switch to the beat or whatever, or do something like that, take out the drums or something, and I'm like, oh, this sounds on fire. Now he going crazy on the bars, and then, like,
it's gotta be the beat first that I got.
Yeah,
that I got.
I'm the same way
with, and then the lyrics come after.
Mm-hmm. And then that's why I like watching reactions of people I respect, because they'll let the song play out, or they'll cut it to a point where you hear like the middle of the song. It's not like the full song. So then I'm like, okay, I'll listen to this, and then I'll go back and listen to it. And I'm like, yo, this song's fucking fire. Because sometimes some intros to songs be so long and so different that when you finally get into the song, you're like, oh, this song's fucking fire.
Yeah.
And that's definitely happened a lot, and that's definitely happened with Khaled.
The thing with me, when I listen to a song, like I said, it's gotta be the beat first and the lyrics, and then I gotta hear what the hook is a couple times. And for me, it goes beat, lyrics, and then hook.
Mike.
If those things all sync in between, then I think that's what makes a good song. So,
yeah, because also another thing too, I think Roddy. I don't know, because Roddy dropped that 3-pack. That 3-pack was fire, but Roddy on this, that nigga, I love Roddy Ricch, man. Like, I am a Roddy Ricch fan, and I'm just critiquing from a fan standpoint. It just seemed like he kind of like on his, like, was it Tobias Harris? Who wore the headband for the 76ers? Where he got paid like $120 million or some shit. Like, he was just paid to be there. Like, that's what Roddy's starting to sound like. I'm showing up, I'm getting my bag, and I'm leaving. And it's just like, damn, Roddy.
He's Udonis Haslem.
No, because at least Tobias Harris got paid. Like, Roddy deserves to get paid like he top 10, but he's not showing he top 10. And that's what's like, damn, Roddy. Damn. So I'm scared. Yeah, man. So like I said, I would rate Larry June's album 1, JID's 2, and DJ Khaled's 3 for those last 3 albums.
I like that, man. I respect that.
So what's your topic?
So like I was talking to my coworkers, and we just, when we have time to talk, we just bullshitting. He's his birthday's, he's a Taurus, so his birthday's in early April, and he was like, between you, he was like, fall, here's why I'm gonna tell you why spring is the best time, because spring is literally, you get when you get that smell in the air of when the snow's melting and shit like that. That's the best time, and like shit's starting to warm up, so people are just starting to come out of that, that winter fog, and that's definitely a season opener. And he was basically just telling me some bullshit of what a Taurus would say, and I was like, and I wasn't even. I'm a Libra. We're Scorpios. We're October babies. So I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, bro. It's our time. It's all this crisp weather that's coming on, football coming on, bro. What the fuck come on? What the fuck come on in spring?
Baseball.
That's it. That's really it. Other than that, there's nothing really. I personally, for me, it goes fall, winter, and then spring. I can't do summer. I can't do Iowa summers, bro. I can't. This last summer fucked me completely up. But going back to the topic, so has us being who we are as far as our fallen nature, what's one thing that you love about, the change of seasons? For me personally, it's just that it's always that crisper air. I could walk outside, throw on a hoodie, and I don't know why I said hoodie like that. I could walk outside, throw on a hoodie, leave that bitch on with some shorts, and I'm good for the entire day. Throw me a Tigers hat on, I'm good.
I would have to agree with that. I do like the color of the leaves changing. I like seeing the leaves fall. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It doesn't rain, but the thing about it, these last couple of years, it hasn't rained that much in fall, and it's really been pissing me off, man, because I love rain. I'm a rain dude.
Definitely want more rain. I just want more rain because I'm just tired of the humidity and just heat.
Man, fuck all this shit, bro. It was like 92 degrees out, man.
I'm over it. I'd rather it be cool.
Niggas really be like, bro, I can't believe summer's ending. Oh my god, this was the best summer ever, man. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold. Bullshit, niggas. Like, the fuck you talking about,
I feel
man?
like the niggas that love summer is the niggas that be on boats and outside and like in water and shit like that. Which is cool if you into that, but it's like if I don't have that luxury, like, nigga, I gotta work.
Niggas that love summer are the ones that got money.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, them the niggas that got paid, bro.
And I'm not
they
gonna
be
lie,
everywhere. They be on the boat, man. They be up swimming.
Look fun as fuck.
It look fun as fuck, man. But I'm not doing it. I ain't know.
So fuck summer.
I'm not one of them niggas. I'm not gonna be buying me a boat, bro. If I get some pay, that's not the first thing that pops into my mind when I get some pay. Is a boat.
Depends on where I live.
Yeah. Well, if you live in like Pacific Northwest, of course, yeah, I would get a boat, some type of boat, or over there.
Depends, because it might be more expensive out there.
The SS Libra, boy.
Oh my god.
I'd be painting that bitch blue. Then have me a little navy.
Like the whole boat blue?
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
You know how I'm coming.
That's crazy. You know how much that probably cost to
all
coat the
blue.
whole boat?
Nigga, I'm going all blue. Blue it up, man. Ice it up, man. You feel me?
That's wild.
That royal blue. But yeah, fuck, I would buy, if I lived anywhere on like the coast like that, I would buy a boat. But at the same time, I would not know how to drive that bitch. You gotta be able to drive that bitch.
I'm sure it wouldn't be
you just
too
can't
hard.
chill.
I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard. Just being like, it's not like a car where you would run into other people. But I mean, I guess it just depends on where you're at.
Nigga, you end up throwing that bitch upside down. You won't be in the water. But
I guess yeah, because I was thinking more of a yacht, I guess, than a boat. because the boats are not that big. Yeah, that's fair. That's valid.
But yeah, man, like going back to the topic, man. Yeah, all the niggas that got paid love Summer, bro, and all us just, you know, I wouldn't say we're poor, but you know we.
No, we poor.
We on
we keep buck on TBH. To be honest, we poor.
Yeah,
but I mean, summer's alright. Like
we just some north side broke boys.
Summer's alright. I definitely think like fall. Kind of order.
Hey, summer ain't all right, nigga. I just got my color back. I'm back to being at least. And
nah, you still kind of dark, nigga. Just because you got the shorts rolled up, that's where you look.
I know you ain't talking about.
I don't even like that
dark,
bad.
Bro, but anyway, bro, don't do that. Fuck you talking about, man? How you gonna come to me like that, bro? You started
dark,
that.
Nigga.
You started that
you
shit.
Dark,
bro.
nigga.
You started that, nigga.
We about the same.
You started that. No, I'm lighter than you. What you mean? What the fuck you talking about, bro?
We on the same color spectrum.
No, we not.
Because if there's like dark, there's like black, and then there's like light black, and then there's like dark black. Then there's like brown. We on the same spectrum, bro.
Bro, you're not gonna tell me that because I'm lighter than you, bro. I saw your baby pictures.
Well, I was light as fuck.
No, you was not.
Tyler,
I'll go to Pops right now,
and he would show you that I was light as fuck.
No, he won't.
Yes, he would, because my dad was mad at first. Cause he's like, "Who the fuck is this white baby? What the fuck?" Yeah, I was light as shit.
Anyway,
how you gonna tell me? And I saw yours. We was the same complexion.
Nigga, no, I wasn't. I can pull up a picture right now.
Pull it up, dude. But yeah, to go with Tyler, I was definitely in that order of it goes fall, winter, spring, summer for me.
Niggas was back here, boy.
And the September, let's go.
I had some crazy ass profile pictures, dog.
Tyler's going through his Facebook profile pictures right now, and they are.
See, look at bro.
Yeah, I was light like that.
No, you wasn't, nigga.
Yes, I was.
You wasn't. I guarantee you wasn't.
How was I not?
Nigga, I seen you. How the fuck you gonna tell me, bro?
You gonna make me go to Photoshop?
You gonna make me go to Photoshop and do what, nigga?
I could look at the color and hit the color wheel and see what color comes up.
They fuck around. Yeah.
See, you trying to violate. I ain't not that dark. But anyway, it's going. I don't mean this because I do have some Virgo women in my life, and I love all of y'all, and most of y'all are my best friends. So don't beat me up. But don't September just feel like wrap this shit up?
September a weird ass month to begin with, dog.
September is the most wrap this shit. I know it's because I like October better, and September is not really fall until the end of September. But like, bro, every time I be in September, I'm like, yo, can it just be October yet?
I feel that, and because
like literally October, November, cool, chilling.
I literally don't.
Just like 1 minute.
I literally don't be giving a shit about September, bro.
At all.
Except because my brother's and my nephew's birthday are in September. But that's after all that, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to October, bro.
Basically, that's how I feel. Shout out to the Virgos, though. I know y'all
it's preseason for October, man.
It really is.
It's preseason.
I know y'all
boy.
like, man, fuck the Scorpios, fuck the Libras. Y'all niggas ain't shit.
Y'all ain't shit, boy.
You be right.
What you talking about? I know I ain't.
But let's get to a fun topic. How? Like, if a homie was about to approach you, right? And they wanted to know how to holler at a girl, what would you tell them?
What?
If a homie was about to approach you and they wanted to know how to holler at a girl, what would you tell them?
Be respectful. Make sure they're approachable. You know, just
I think anyone's approachable.
Sometimes girls be scary, bro.
They can still be approachable.
Man. Well, yeah, but you gotta make sure that.
I just feel like people have like natural RBFs.
Yeah,
ain't nothing you can do about that.
RBFs, man. That's crazy as hell. But yeah, just make sure you stay calm, cool, and collected, man. Usually, I don't know, because I've never just seen a girl and then just like want to holler at her. I'm usually the one that had a conversation with them beforehand. I see them at like a bar or whatever, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's my girl over there, man," and stuff like that. So like, I don't know how to approach that. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be one of them niggas that be interrogating the shit out. I'd be like, "Hey yo, there go your girl, man. Go talk to her."
You do that. That shit be nasty as hell.
Hey, I'd be like, "Hey yo, go talk your shit,
Bro,
boy."
you be telling other niggas, and that's what I don't like. I'm like, "Hey yo, what the fuck you doing?"
Shout out to Orlando. Orlando the worst nigga. He the worst nigga to be about it, bro.
Well, I'm glad he ain't never really known
God.
anyone I mess with like that, so he ain't never really did that to me. But Tyler be like, "Hey yo, you see Shorty over there talking to one of the homies? That's Brian girl right there." I'm like, "Nigga, you just blowing up spots you don't have to. What you doing?"
Yeah, I'd be like, "Yeah, that's his shorty nephew."
Out of pocket. I would say, kind of like Tyler said, be respectful. Start off with a compliment. It's good to start off with a compliment, not in something so thirsty or something corny. Just, I think it drops people's guard, and it comes off more like you're genuine versus you trying to like scheme them and game them. Because I don't think, even girls want to be approached and girls want to be hollered at by guys, but I don't think that they would want to be gamed, even with a guy. Because I know it's like when a girl will do something to me and like she'll do something nice, like my guard drops immediately. I'd be a whore. I'd give it up so easy. Like, dog, like one girl, she went like this. Like we went out. I forgot who I was with. Maybe it was you. I don't know. Because I was definitely in the area where I probably would not be at. But
man,
I was out. Girl walked past first time. Walked past the second time. But she's walking behind me, so I don't really notice her. Then third time she walks behind me, then she does this, like the back thing. She's like, "Excuse me, daddy." Bro, I ain't never have I ain't never appreciated nails more in that moment than when someone scratched my back and it said, "Excuse me, daddy," and did this curve motion on my back. I said, oh shit, hey, hold on, hey, come here. I was like, "What you doing? What's up?" I started hollering. I was like, man, I gave it up immediately.
Bro folded as soon as he felt
Bro, it felt good, bro. You ever had someone, be honest, bro, you ever had someone scratch your back with nails?
Hell no.
That shit hit different, bro. That was only 2 seconds of my life. That was the greatest excuse. I almost melted, nigga.
That nigga got wet, boy.
I did, bro. I got wet. That shit was crazy.
You a whore. I'm about to start calling like them down south nigga. You a whore.
But nah, that shit felt good. And yeah, just give him a compliment. And then start talking to him. And then get to know him. Obviously, ask your, like, say your name, this, that, and the third. Be respectful. If they're not interested, they're not interested. Something that I've learned recently is the push. Something I learned recently is the push and pull technique. So basically, if you go in a direction, like how Tyler talked about fall. So if a girl brings up the fall, you know what I'm saying, maybe either you push all the way into it and say how much you love it, or you pull all the way out of it and say how much you hate it. And then it starts up a conversation because it's like you taking... In my head, from this theory that I've seen, is I haven't tried it yet, but in my head, from this theory that I've seen, is basically like you're pushing and pulling, and you're going in a direction like where one, you gotta see if they have a good banter, if they could take jokes and see how they feel, and you're taking a stance to where you're forced to have a conversation. Because if you're agreeing on everything, then the girl might not know how you truly feel on some things. And a girl is not going to want someone that's easy. She's going to want someone that's desirable. That she, like, you don't want shit to go too smooth. Not saying like you want shit to be toxic, but you want that yin and that yang, because you're two different people. You're two individuals with your own personal beliefs and background. So I say be nice, be respectful, tell her your name, give her a compliment, and then go for the push and pull and see what happens. Because you just want it to be natural too. I think that was my problem of why I never really had game, because when it came natural to me, it was easy. And it looked like I had game, but setting it up was always the hard part, because you basically, when you're talking to a woman And I'm only speaking from my perspective because I'm a heterosexual male, so I'm sorry that I can't give it vice versa. But I'm sure all this stuff translates in a way. Like, it was always hard because you had to convince someone to be in certain situations when it comes to talking to a shorty and stuff like that. Because a shorty might think you're attractive, but you have to convince her to fuck with you, give you time of day, talk to you, hang out with you, see what you about, figure it out. Because a lot of shorties, there's always going to be options there, but they're not interested in every option. So you have to make yourself known and kind of present yourself. And I think that's the hardest part about game because, like right now, I would say everybody's pretty much an individual. And everybody's individual in the sense that some people are really on their individual shit and they dolo and they kind of just move that way and they like them move that way. Or some people are just hurt from past relationships, past trauma, past controllingness, and they don't want to be in a relationship in that regard too. So it's like you really have to convince somebody. And I kind of see why some people always say that thing like, why did you waste my time? Because you basically have to convince someone to see if you even are compatible to fuck with them.
That shit's hard, man.
Hard as fuck. And it's harder
and
to...
I was just blessed, and luckily, you know, from my past relationships, I was just blessed to be in the right place, right time, man. You know, and for what I am, or, you know, who I am, you know, that little gem was what, you know, triggered them to be like, okay, you know, this guy's cool, I fuck with him.
Well, yeah, because, also, the hardest part was...
You always got to find that little gem, whether it be, you know, man finding woman or vice versa, you know.
Well, with you, like, yours, the hard part was taken out because some of them you went to school with. So by definition, you would see them.
Okay.
Would you not agree with that?
Because I'm trying to figure out who I went to school with. Some of them were from metro schools, but they were like different school.
You went to school with two of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, two, yeah. But
and then one of them was photography, so that would figure y'all in that same space. I'm saying, like...
Yeah.
Like, the hardest part would be seeing girl, always interacting with girl. Because, yeah, you could say Instagram, Tinder, Twitter, whatever. You could say all those things could work too.
To him, though.
But you ain't really talking to him. And that's what I was trying to get, because one of my homeboys, he gay, shout out to him. I was trying to get to him like, yeah, it's easy to talk to someone on social media, but that relationship aspect in person is different. That is so different.
Completely different.
In which they're in a position to where they can talk and they're free to talk. And a lot of people they talk and interact with are free to talk as well. But I'm like, even then, it changes when you get in that reality standpoint. And, like, I wish I was free to talk now, but it'd be hard. It'd be hard. I'd really have to commit.
It's hard as hell, man, because, like, you know, I've been through pain. I've been through trauma. Like, so, like, I'm kind of, you know, kind of cautious with my feelings, man. I'm tender, you know? Mm-hmm. No pun intended.
That's actually a bar. That's a bar.
Tender, man.
Another thing, too, don't be afraid to be rejected. Like,
happens every day.
As I really say it, like that big booty Latina that look great.
Man.
There's about 100 million of them, and I say that.
But how many of those 100 million are we gonna see though? That's the thing about it. Like there could be 100 million in the world, but the one that I'm looking at is here. You know.
But she don't fuck with you. There's nothing you could do.
How you know she don't fuck with me?
Because
how do you know? How do you know, Brian Heard?
All right, stop saying my government. But does she fuck with you?
We had conversations. Oh yeah, wholeheartedly we had conversations. It was like here and there.
I don't mean she fuck with you, kid.
It means she fuck with me enough to talk to me. At least I'm getting talked to.
That's not a dub.
Some I don't be getting open. I be getting opens. I be getting reds. I be getting.
Yeah, but that don't mean she fuck with you in the sense of like. That's something you can...
I'm lonely, man. I just need a fucking conversation. I just want a conversation, man.
Is it a conversation if you driving that motherfucker?
What?
Is it a conversation if you driving that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Is it though?
When coming to niggas like you, no. But I'm just kidding. I'm talking my shit. But yeah, man. So for me, it's just still conversating. You know, I'm still talking about shit that I want to talk about. Going about their day, going about my day.
But do you care though? So
I truly actually do care. I actually do care. Because sometimes it's just that little small thing that, you know, people appreciate.
That's valid. That's valid.
I used to not give a fuck, man.
Cause see, like,
oh shit, I didn't even know that I had that on there.
I thought about. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna sound toxic, but I thought about not necessarily like not leading anyone on because that's a piece of shit thing to
You're
do.
dirty as hell.
But basically having conversations.
Oh man, you like that too? Oh hell yeah, I like that.
No, not like that. Like just having conversations, like basically just swiping right on a lot of people and just conversating, just practicing the flow of conversation.
Fair enough.
But I mean that I also thought that was toxic, so I haven't really done it either. But yeah, like I said, I'm okay with rejection. I guess my always thing is like I never wanted to end bad. So that's where I kind of fuck myself up because I don't want it to end bad. Mm-hmm. So I'd rather look thirsty in a sense of like it looks better than how like me shooting my shot or me say something crazy and then it ends bad and then because it's like you never know when someone goes. You never want like because I always have this irrational fear like I seen someone die and then some shorty posted their like DMs. And she's like, damn, maybe I should have responded. And he putting hard eyes and shit. Like, I don't want to look crazy like that. Nasty, yeah, like I want to be organic and have good conversations, stuff like that. So yeah, shoot your shot, man. And there's a million different people in the world. So you can't be afraid of rejection. Because somebody got to love me. Somebody got to do it, you know? Real quick hitter. Jimmy G is the highest paid backup in the NFL.
And he's the most handsomest paid backup in the NFL, man.
I don't feel like that's true.
That man is gorgeous. Have you seen him? He got like the...
Yeah,
Better than you, nigga?
Nah.
All right, okay. All right, talk your shit. Talk your shit, gang.
He the highest paid backup, though. I will give him that.
The highest paid, most handsomest backup I've ever seen.
Okay, get off his dick. But... would you play in the NFL to be a backup for $6.5 million?
I ain't got 6.5 right now.
Bro, I can't imagine. Like he structured his deal perfectly. He has a no trade.
He damn sure he got
like
no trade,
no cut.
No cut clause.
Like that nigga really just chilling on the bench talking about some go team. He won in my opinion.
I honestly thought when I saw that, I was like, they setting up for a trade.
How?
Because I wouldn't, because you would think they're moving full speed ahead with Trey Lance.
Right.
So I would think that they would want to move him off just to free up some, I guess, money. But
well, that's why he restructured his deal, which was smart on his part because I think
that man loves his team, man. He loves them niggas.
Maybe. But then again, it's like you could maybe make the $20 million you make this year, or have to take a pay cut to get traded, and then play. But it's like if Trey Lance struggles or Trey Lance gets hurt, you can stay in San Francisco. You know the offense. You're comfortable in the offense. You're getting paid $6.5 million.
Yeah,
and you ain't got to go nowhere. And you know you the backup. Nigga, what? If I'm Jimmy G, I'm happy as hell. I hope I don't play at all this whole season.
Dub.
So whatever decision y'all made, y'all ride with. You know what I'm saying? I hope Trey Lance have
I'm in my mansion, bro.
Bro, has a great career. Hope he's healthy.
W.
But 6.5 to be on the bench, bro. Oh my God, I wish I could get something like that. That would be crazy. I'd be happy as hell because I think backups only get paid a couple hundred.
Fuck around, get my headset going. My fucking
I got hat on with
bro.
Headset.
Board. Yo, hold on, let me turn my shit up.
I wait to put my thigh pads, no knee pads.
You ain't even got the thigh pads on.
I'll be like, what? I gotta go in.
You got the jersey, but no pads underneath that.
I'd be like Willie Beeman, just sit on the sideline with the sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
Beeman, come in. What? And you're like, oh shit. So shout out to Jimmy G getting that bag. Dating porn star models.
Love me some Jimmy G, man.
He living the life. I will say that. I was gonna talk about a topic, but it's kind of controversial, so we ain't really got to lead into it. We just ended on a light note. So, the NCAA has ruled that potentially as early as the 2024-2025 season, so that would be the Texas and Oklahoma will go into the SEC season. I think that's USC and UCLA go into the Big Ten season. That the college football playoffs will be 12 teams. One, how do you feel about that? And then two, what do you think of that? Oh, I guess it's the same thing. Well, actually, hold on. Because it's supposed to be 12 teams. 4 teams will end up having a bye. It's supposed to be 6 conference champions. So kind of like the NCAA tournament. And then it's supposed to be 6 at-large teams. So I'm guessing 1 through 6 conference champions. And then the 6 at-large teams, which would be like basically they could pull from any conference after that. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts and opinions on that?
I kind of like it, man. I think it brings. I think we're gonna see some good ass games in that time frame as far as like schools and like playing different schools and like that never played. And I really haven't really read too much about this, so I can't really speak on it, but I think it's a good thing, man.
You don't think it's too much? Like, would you have gone 12 teams if you knew to expand it? Would you have gone 12 teams?
That's a lot of bowl games.
Yeah, because that's why
if there wasn't enough already, man. They be having some outlandish ass bowl games.
Well, because that's what I was thinking. Not really, because all you do is just a playoff game turns into one of the bowl games. So
anybody can make it.
So you still get the bowl game, and then you still get the playoff game. And I guess 12 is you like want a number in the double digits because there's not an excuse if you don't make it. It's pretty much half the top 25 team is literally half. Well, obviously not half because odd number, but basically half.
Right.
Because I was thinking there's 12 games. There's 15 weeks in college football. Well, 16 if you count week 0.
Michigan State.
If they're in a conference where there's 12 teams, there's a conference championship game. So then that'd be 13 games. You make it to, say, the playoffs now, then that'd be 15 games. So it'd be a 15-game season. So we could potentially go from a 15-game season to a... Let's see. I'm trying to do the math here, so bear with me. You take those 15 games. Well, actually, no. I guess you got to take 2 out because it's not 15 yet. If you're in the first 8, that's 1. Then the second 8, that's 2. Then go down to 4, that'd be 3. Go down to 2, that'd be... So then it'd be 4 more games. So you go from a 15-game season, if you keep everything the same now, to an 18-game season, if my math's mathing. That's a lot of fucking games.
It's basically playing until damn near almost February.
Oh, no. I guess, yeah, it would.
That's damn near an NFL season.
Well, see, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, I wonder if they're going to do it like they did the COVID year, where you just played your conference. Because a lot of teams are getting to the, like, where everybody moving into the same conference and conferences are just getting bigger. There's going to be, I wonder if you're going to only play conference games. Because if you play 10 games, then you only play 4 extra games, then that's still 14 games.
Right.
Will be 15 if you play in the conference game. Because I don't want to kill the players, because I feel like that's the problem that the NFL is going to have now, is because the season was so long last year that the good teams were still available, but half the other teams were just hurt and banged up. And niggas already talking about people's brains being mush and soft anyway. And I wouldn't want that for the college player. And then now that also puts college players in a predicament in the sense of, does that give you the incentive to play?
Right.
Like say in a hypothetical world, you're 21, 22, could be a first round draft pick. You're at Michigan State, but y'all are like the 6th seed. So you have to play like 4 games to get to the national championship. Now, if you play, you get to the national championship, but you don't know that. So it's like there's already people sitting out bowl games because they wanted to just get ready for the league. Do you sit out those playoff games?
It's on the flow, man. I'm
in the mic.
I'm in that spotlight. I'm in that spotlight to play, bro. So I'm gonna play.
That's it. I guess it just literally be like the players. Like if I had a chance to go to the national championship and get a ring, then I would play. But if it's like the Little Caesars Bowl, nigga, fuck that bowl. Well, not fuck y'all, but I wouldn't play in it. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Is
Fuck that bowl.
I would not play in it.
Outback Steakhouse Bowl.
Not playing in it.
You ain't playing in the Outback Bowl?
Maybe if I was in Iowa, if I went to Iowa. Because I guess that'd be a free trip to Florida for a week, which would be nice.
A dub, man.
I don't know.
They got a Cheez-It Bowl, man.
Like, I'm happy. I definitely would have went 6, but I guess it still gives players, it still gives incentives of everybody needs to try to make it. And then there's no excuse. Because it always seems like there's somebody that gets left out that should have been in it, and then it's like they always complain. But then it's also a hard dynamic because you could argue that the level of competition in college football is only not even 4 teams. It's usually 3 good teams. Because what we're getting in past seasons, usually not every season, but you'll get a team where it's like the 2 and 3 seed will put on a good game, be back and forth, fun as hell to watch. And it's like Alabama versus Cincinnati, and Cincinnati just gets smacked. It's like, why were y'all niggas even there? Like, but I don't know. Personally, I'm excited for it though. I'm hoping
niggas would get walked down.
I'm hoping that they do end up doing it sooner rather than later. I don't want to wait till 2026. I'd rather get it done at 2024.
Yeah.
That's better for me. And I'm loving it more too because NCAA football is finally coming back next year. So we'll finally get the playoffs in the game. So hopefully, we get 12-team playoffs. That'd be cool too. Yeah. So I'm excited for it, especially with college football being the first week, literally tomorrow. Can't wait for it. Hopefully, Iowa.
Cyhawk game next week. This is what the state lives for, man.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week, though.
Go Hawk Eyes.
I'm hoping Iowa doesn't pull a normal Iowa.
I hope Iowa State get walked down.
Because Iowa is more likely they're either going to smack their opponent and then everybody going to think Iowa could go to the playoffs, or they're going to fucking, keep the game so close where the opponent look like they have a shot to win and be like, what the fuck y'all doing? But I don't know. Excuse me for cussing all that much. Oh, but shout out to the good brother, Coach Addy, getting them boys at North High a dub. So big shout out to him. Potentially could have him on the podcast.
Northsiders, boy. I think them Northsider boy. I think they winning right now. Matter of fact, because when I passed by, that shit said 22-8. I'm like, okay, all right, cool.
They're playing against East too.
They playing against East. Cool.
So, someone invited me to the game, but I obviously was doing this, so I couldn't.
W man.
But yeah,
we should have pulled up, man.
Any closing statements for episode 99?
Man, keep your chickens good. Keep positive, man. Life is going to hit you with whatever it want to hit you with, and God ain't going to put in place for you not to fail because He knows that you're stronger than that. So you got to be able to just roll with the punches. Anything that you get through, man, by any means necessary, all Malcolm. So good luck with that. Stay positive. Drink your fucking water. And stay safe out here, man, because these streets are crazy, man. They don't give a fuck who you are. Bulls ain't got no name on them, bro. They throwing at any niggas. So,
yeah, that's actually a fair point, and that's something that I wanted to, like, you just reminded me of. There's fentanyl in Des Moines now, so I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to be on here as a sinner trying to make fun of everybody and look at them as a saint. Be careful if you smoke. You drink, you know what I'm saying? You do drugs. Be careful. Hopefully you trust the dealer. You trust your friends. Because there's fentanyl here. Niggas moving weird. Niggas is getting dirty. Niggas is getting grimy. Someone died from it recently. Yep. So be careful with that. I just found out that September is Suicide Prevention Month, I believe.
Yep.
Which I didn't know that. Like I said, long
live Zen, boy.
To the world blow. That was my brother. Never really got to meet him in IRL, but that was a good young boy of
God
mine.
praise the dead, man.
And I was actually talking to a homegirl of mine that attempted suicide, and I'm glad that she's here. And she posted that, so that was cool of her. So shout out to her, and shout out to anyone. I'd rather talk to you, kind of like Patty said, the UFC fighter. I'd rather talk to a homeboy here than be at his funeral. Like I don't want to see it. If you need someone, I know I'm busy. I know I don't really give people the time of day as I should. I don't have the conversations I should, but I'd rather attempt to have those conversations and those awkward, difficult times and try to help you where I can than to see you pass. Because the world's better with you in it, whether you believe it or not. Because the pain don't go away; it just transfers. That's real spill. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts at Apple, Google, Spotify, TylerBrianHour / Anchor.fm for as little as $1, $4, $9, whatever you go forward. Be sure to cop that merch, that Tyler Brian Hour merch. I know I've really promoted it in a long time, but I think it's beheard, BEHEARD .merch, MERCH.shop.
I'm gonna talk. Hold on. I'm gonna talk this shit on this merch, right? Yo, check this out.
Yo, you really be interrupting me when I be cutting my shit.
Damn, nigga, my bad. I forgot it was your show, bro. My bad.
No, I mean, go ahead now.
No, my bad, nigga. Go ahead on, bro.
I'm just saying, like, you
go ahead on, bro.
I give you the floor for a reason,
Go ahead on, bro.
I give you the ball.
Go ahead on, bro. I was about to talk my shit, but go on, bro. No, I ain't tripping on, bro. I ain't tripping on, bro. Go ahead, gang.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, gang.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, talk your shit, nigga.
Say what you gonna say.
I ain't gonna say nothing now, bro.
Just say it.
All right. Anyway, I was gonna before this whole ass nigga rudely interrupted me. Before he rudely interrupted me, I was gonna say, man, yo, I'm gonna tell you about this TBH podcast merch, man. This shit is the most comfortable shit that you've ever felt on your body for a low price of about what, $30? What we selling that hoe for? $30, something like that.
Definitely not $30
off the grip, something like that.
It's expensive.
It's expensive as fuck, man. But hey, I'm telling you, hey, we not trying to Kanye anybody out here, man. We not trying to.
Oh no, not that. It ain't that crazy. It's just like if you want us, like, look at us. If we some starving children, right, and you want us to eat, just buy merch.
Just buy the merch, bro.
Just buy it.
Just buy it. You know you got that green, bro. You taking your shorties on days, man. You could be buying this merch, bro. You could be buying this merch. Put it on with that tee, flex a little bit, get you a nice little like tennis chain with it, boy. Mm-hmm. Hey, you gonna be cold, man. Hey, turn up, nigga. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, get this merch, bro. It's the most comfortablest hoodies, shirts, sweatshirts you've ever felt, bro. I got that cookies and cream joint last year. Well, it was a couple years ago, bro. I went through 5 washing on that bitch. That bitch was still comfortable. Mm-hmm. Lost the string to that bitch and everything. I was still wearing that hoe at work. Everybody's like, damn, where you get that at, bro? And I said it was an exclusive, man. Cookies and cream, man. You know what to do. TBH podcast, man. That's exclusive from us to you for you to wear on your body, man.
Mm-hmm. And
whether it be man, shorties, whatever, man. Get yourself one of these merchandise. Get you some clothing, man. Look right this fall, man. Look right this winter, bro.
And not to mention, if you're still into the mask, which you should be wearing a mask if you really want to, we got those. We got phone cases.
Got phone cases out the ass.
I think that's it, though. I don't know if we got socks. I don't think I did socks, but I could do socks. If y'all into socks, let me know. Help me help you. That's it. Support the gang so we can get more people on. Episode 100 is actually next week. Should we have a guest for episode 100?
Might have to be a call-in.
Because we ain't had a guest in a minute.
Might have to be a call-in to you know who, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Might have to be a call-in to that boy.
It might have to be guest season again because we ain't had a guest in a while.
Might have to be guest season. Let me get this bitch right. We get up and we get to it. Let's get to it.
For sure,
it's on the flow. Sure. Let's get to it, man.
But
buy that merch though. I'm not joking around, bro. I'm bullying the shit out of y'all. Buy this
actually,
fucking merch, bro.
Yeah, one thing, because
get
like,
off on that merch, bro.
On the Teespring thing, you could check and see like if you enter your numbers of like what you should be making a month, and I put the YouTube channel on there, and YouTube channel says we should be making anywhere from $0 to $500 a month. So y'all slacking. Y'all make $500 a month. I promise you, we'll give you a podcast every week, a Patreon every week. And shit.
I know y'all ain't even need nothing with that $500, bro. Y'all still can't buy a PS5, so y'all might as well just get.
Turn it to a roast to like, look at you, broke ass. They ain't got no PS5.
Be like that one commercial that used to come off on the Judge Joe Brown.
Sitting there on the couch,
bro. You sitting on the couch just chilling, man. Not doing nothing with your life, man. Man, get your ass come on to college, bro. Man, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Be a little kid just eating cereal, like, what the fuck I do?
I'm supposed to be in school. Man, I'm sick as hell.
I don't even know where the remote at. That's the reason I'm watching your bitch ass.
The nigga on there was grimy as hell too. He had this shit backward. He had this shit to the side like this.
Almost like he was just walking down the street. Hey, you want to be a part of a commercial?
Niggas just interviewed him walking down the street, bro. I don't even go to this college, bro.
I'm just in Atlanta, bro. But
watching life pass you by, and you just sitting on the couch, bro, nigga.
That's funny. But
you ain't lying though. But
episode 99 in the books is kind of crazy that it's been a 5-year journey and we're almost at 100, which is huge. It's a milestone we have to celebrate.
It's a W, bro. W from all cylinders. Shout out to everybody that made this podcast what it is, man. From guests, from behind the scenes with this man, run the boards and everything, run the computer and everything, bro. And then the voice that we both have, man. Shout out to us and shout out to everybody, man. You guys truly love us. You really, really love us. And yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so shout out to y'all. I should be having a run back with Grim soon over at the Dragon Ball Super movie. We're gonna do a review.
Yeah, we gotta get to that.
And yeah,
after this podcast, man, we're gonna do a review on the movie, bro. On the next podcast, we're gonna do a review on the movie. Just what?
No, never mind. Go ahead.
Because we ain't even seen it yet, bro.
Well, never mind.
Oh ass nigga, but
I had a date.
Whore ass nigga. What?
Yeah.
With who?
I'm not gonna say it in the pod.
It be somebody I know. But
don't do that.
Anyway, man, rate the shit. Hey, matter of fact, after you get that merch, or before, vice versa.
Nah, do it at the same time.
5 cents. Do that shit at the same time. You better have your credit card handy, man. Get that money out, bro. I ain't playing with you, nigga. Get that money out. Rate that shit 5 stars.
Go in your grandma's purse. You feel me? When she sleep, grab that credit card. She ain't gonna notice.
Screenshot the numbers off that bitch.
Hey, I was just like, yo, I'm cool with a subscription, bro. Speaking of subscriptions,
niggas grimy as hell. I know a nigga that'll be like, yeah, man, I got my whole.
Nah, see, you gonna indict somebody.
Man.
But yeah, speaking of subscriptions, shout out to our good brother Alex.
Belt to ass on you, bro. Yeah, your mama find out, man.
Ass is funny. But yeah, so shout out to that good brother Alex for holding it down
Lopez,
with
man.
this subscription. But we love y'all. Until next week. Bye.